got ourselves a very special top 5 today. Not only because I ended up making it in the top 5, but also because we ended up getting some really good snaps. Like right now, like I'm really expecting a diamond very soon. But even though we don't have any diamonds just yet, we still got ourselves like some sapphires, some rubies, and some amethysts that are going for so much MT in the auction house. And that's exactly what we have in this top 5. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. First up, we got ourselves the GOATs, the greatest player of all time. Not LeBron James, but Michael Jordan. This guy was able to actually get him for 80,000 MT in the auction house. And then he sent me a screenshot showing that he sold it for 177,000 MT. And that right there is really good for a ruby. He pretty much walked away with almost 80,000 MT made off of one single ruby. And next up, we got ourselves a very bad quality video, but still though, like wait until you see what this guy ended up getting. I have no idea how he's about to get this card right here. Like he's literally scroll sniping Amethyst players, and then he ends up seeing literally one of the best Amethysts in the game.
Oh my god, Jawan. I just sniped James Harden for 500.
This guy did exactly what I did. He ended up getting himself an Amethyst James Harden for 500 MT, even though that one I think is a little bit, you know, just a little bit more impressive because he had to scroll snipe and then he actually ended up getting it. Sadly though, Harden is dropping in price. I'm really hoping that this guy was able to sell him right away because right now he's going for about like 90,000. He might actually be going for like 80,000. But when it comes to getting a player for 500 MT, you definitely can't go wrong. And congrats on getting Amethyst Harden for 500 MT. And at number 3, we got ourselves a Sapphire. This guy actually ended up getting it for 5,000 MT. And when I first saw this, I was like, okay, Sapphire, 5,000 MT. That's, you know, that's pretty good. But then he sends me this screenshot right here, and he ended up selling it for 100,000 MT. And that right there is just, I have no idea why people are spending this much MT on, you know, historic players. I know it's because, you know, they want to complete the collections, but like really, you want to complete an Amethyst collection and pay 100,000 MT on a Sapphire. But who am I to judge how people spend their MT in the auction house, man? This guy was still able to get it for 5,000 MT and walked away with 85,000 MT made off of one single Sapphire. And next up, we got ourselves another expensive historic ruby. This guy was able to get himself the Artist Gilmore for 10,000 MT, and this guy did end up getting it on the Xbox, so I have no idea how much he's going for on the Xbox. Even on the PS4, I just checked, there's none in the auction house, so this guy, I think, is going for at least 150,000 MT right now on the market, which means that this guy was able to walk away with over 125,000 MT made off of one single historic ruby in the auction house. And at number 1, we got ourselves the one and only. Now, I don't really put myself in the top 5, but like, come on, man. I ended up getting myself an Amethyst Harden for 500 MT in the auction house. And I ended up getting 190,000 MT for this Amethyst Harden. And that right there is definitely worthy of the number 1 spot this week. But that right there is going to be another top 5. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys know what to do. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed. Flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.